Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only John Wesley Shipp. Pal, it's so good to see you here at San Diego Comic-Con.
Thank you.
I had this guy at his very first convention in Dallas, and now look at you, all grown up. You're like doing the big stuff now.
Yeah, we just been issued on DVD in 2006, and I came to Dallas. It was my first Comic-Con
That's
ever.
right.
Other than when I came to San Diego Comic-Con when we were doing the original show, walked through it in about 4 hours and signed a dozen autographs. Now it's completely different.
Well, I would imagine that the new show, and it's so great that you're involved in this, but I would imagine it's probably bringing a lot of attention to your series that maybe people might have missed, or because they were too young didn't get to see it in its initial run. Have you seen a lot of that? Like people coming up to you like, I experienced your show now?
Yeah, I think they did another printing of it. You know, it's sold certainly during the summer when they're missing the current Flash. They've gone back. Comicbook.com is doing recaps of the old show every week. We did a 25th anniversary celebration in LA with Mark Hamill and Danny Bilson and Paul DeMeo. Kreisberg even came. And yeah, there's been a certainly renewed interest due to the result.
The scenes between you and Grant, those emotional beats, they're so powerful. And I always kind of joke about this with my friends. I say, you guys make me cry every single time. Like, every time you guys are talking back and forth, it's amazing. When you're reading that as an actor, does it just kind of, does it really grab you and think, like, my God, this is just gold? I mean...
No, totally, absolutely. It's like, you know, Grant and I were talking about how well we thought that the scene went in the pilot after we had seen it before anybody else had, and we both acknowledged that if it hadn't have worked, it would have been our fault, because it's certainly on the page, and they always find a new way to write the father-son scene that surprises me.
Right. And how great was it being back together with Mark Hamill doing that Trickster episode?
Fantastic, fantastic. Again, the way they handled that was so great. Mark was like, well, I'm not working the unitard 25 years later. Are they going to? Well, you know, there's this seasoned villain that's been in Iron Heights all this time, and they solved the problem of the goofy silliness by having a young Flash wannabe. So they're just making all the right choices.
They want to pull you, so dude, it's always awesome to see you, man.
Great
Thank you so much for stopping by.